wow. I've been muted that whole time. I'm live. What's up?
Oh, I was just gonna come get the dogs.
Okay, you can take him if you want. He's good. Okay. I was muted that whole entire time, so that was cool. So again, like I was trying to say, was I'm still learning this platform, and hopefully it doesn't say anybody has been watching. So if you are just jumping on, let us know. If you're on a replay, hopefully you made it this far. Again, this is why we test, and this is just the first one. So yeah, we're still having fun with it. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I am live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. It looks like on a platform called StreamYard. So this is pretty cool. It's about $20 a month. I'm not promoting it or anything. I thought it was pretty cool that we're able to do this. So also got this brand new mic. So still testing it out, but it looks to be pretty cool. I appreciate all the recommendations. And definitely will give some shout outs on Facebook a little bit later on, depending on how this goes. So, like I said, for lunchtime, I wanted to jump on here and give y'all some tips and tricks, but I also wanted to give you a couple updates on what's happening with me and everything too. So obviously this is the first one, this mic, and it's going pretty well so far. Also got some stuff happening in the background around just making some new tools. So one of the cool things that I've been working on, and I'm going to dive into this a little bit later this evening. So this will be my first plug. This evening at 8 p.m., I'm going to jump on here again and really dive into, I'm going to do some screen sharing and really dive into this new budgeting tool that I've put together. As y'all know, I have the financial literacy program. If you don't know about it, then I obviously haven't been doing my job. But if you do know about it, then you know that it's been an absolute game changer for me. It's been a game changer for my clients and for those that I've introduced it to. But I have been working on something that I've been using myself in the background. And it's literally just off of Google Sheets, but it has changed everything. And I've kind of alluded to it a little bit here and there. But what I wanted to do was really dive into it a lot deeper this evening. And I was actually telling somebody about it, kind of just the basic nuts and bolts of it, and about how it works. So I figured that would be a good, starting point. So, with that being said, I wanted to kind of give an agenda, and I'll have something a little bit more polished for next time. I just got so excited. I wanted to jump on here today at lunchtime, but I will have something a little bit more polished so y'all will know what's coming up. But basically, what I kind of envision this being is tonight we're going to talk about budgeting, everything as it stands for budgeting. And so with that in mind, I kind of wanted to give you a little bit of homework. So those of you who are on here now, and those of you who watch this replay, if you catch this in time before this evening, what I want you to do is I want you to sometime over the next few hours log into your bank privately, not on live or anything like that. Log into your bank, and if you're on a desktop, or if you're preferably on a desktop or a laptop, log into your bank account and go under statements. And I want you to download, what is today? March 19th. So I want you to download February's statement. I want you to download January's statement. And I want you to download December's statement. And if you really want to put this into action, download November statement. That will give us a full picture, give you a full picture of your finances and all of your transactions over the last, let's just say, holiday season, right? So what that will do is that will give you a blueprint, a starting point for the blueprint. And we are actually going to build out that blueprint this evening. So what I need you to do is print those out and bring them this evening, 8 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be what, 5 p.m. ish Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, right back here. So if you are on Facebook, come right back here. If you're on YouTube, come back to the channel. You should see it streaming again. If you're on Instagram, at Dream Life Innovations. If you're on Facebook, at Dream Life Innovations. I don't think I have one set up for YouTube just yet, but come back and we will dive into it. What we're going to do is we are going to teach you the basics of budgeting. And what I mean by that is we are going to go, and we're not going to just say, okay, we have to pay this and we have to pay that. No, we are going to look at everything that you have coming in on an income basis, all your positive cash flow. And we're going to look at it against all of your negative cash flow, all of your expenses. And literally pen to paper. I want you to bring those 3 or 4 printouts, and I want you to bring a highlighter. Bring a highlighter, preferably 3, but if you only have 1, we can make do. 3 highlighters, 3 different colors. So let's say, yellow, pink, and green. I don't know. Yellow, blue, and red, something like that. Bring those highlighters, bring those printouts, and we're going to jump into this. We're going to have a lot of fun with it, because the last thing I want to do is give y'all something and then it's just so mundane, so boring that you're like, I would rather have a root canal than have to do this ever again, let alone every 30 days. But I'm going to give y'all a prize if you do this with me. Okay. I want it to be fun. I want it to be insightful, and I want it to be rewarding. So I'm going to give y'all a prize. I'm going to give y'all a little something to take away with you afterwards. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So in the meantime, print out your bank statements, and then moving forward, I will also have a more polished agenda for moving forward. So we're going to, over the next weeks, months, years, however long, y'all continue to get value out of this. We are going to be talking about, obviously, budgeting. We're going to do that this evening. We're going to be talking about saving, how to if home ownership is on the horizon for you, or if it's a financial goal. We're going to talk about how to build your down payment, how to focus on your goals, how to stay true to your budget while fulfilling your goals. We're also going to talk about debt. We're going to talk about credit restoration, the good, bad, and the ugly, how to do it yourself, how I can help you with that. We're going to talk about protecting your assets, protecting your wealth, protecting your credit score, protecting your identity. We're going to talk about multiple streams of income, online and offline. what is a scam, what's not a scam, what you can actually, um, you know, take part in and actually build for yourself. We are going to, if this thing gets big enough, we can bring on some guests. I'm still learning how this platform works, but we can look at some guests. If there's somebody that y'all want to hear from, somebody around investing, you want to hear from a lender, if you want to hear from a life insurance agent, how they're building wealth, we can talk to real estate agents. I can bring on a real estate agent or 50. They've got a lot of time on their hands from what I hear. And no, that was a bad jab. We can talk to, people who are retired. What would they say if they were in your shoes today? People who are looking for more time freedom, who have accomplished time freedom. I don't want this to turn into anything very, just official, so to speak. But if it does, it does. I mean, I want to have fun with it. That's why. But at the very most, I want it to be engaging. So if you're on Facebook right now, let us know you're on Facebook. Let us know where you're watching this from. I think there's like a hashtag replay that you can put on there, so that it can let me know how many are watching this on replay. Again, it's 12:20, so we've gone about 20 minutes, about 15, about 13, 14 minutes. But yeah, so we started a little bit early, or a little bit late rather. But yeah, I want this to be of value for you. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here talking to myself, and I do that anyway. And no one else needs to be bored by that. So I want to talk to you. I want to give you value. And I don't want to just be one of 100 million other mics out there just spitting into the black hole. I literally want to just give value. So if there's something that you want to know when it comes to credit, if there's something you want to know when it comes to budgeting, if there's something you want to know when it comes to savings, and it doesn't even have to be financial. We can, if you want to talk about solar, if you want to talk about home ownership, if you want to talk about rentals, if you want to talk about Airbnbs, as it pertains to getting ahead in life, that is the ultimate goal that I want to help you achieve, is getting ahead in life. So if you got value from this, I know it was very, very short, just a little bit to nibble off of, and I wanted to keep it that way because the meat and potatoes does come this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. I highly, highly recommend that you jump onto that. Bring your bank statements. Again, don't show them on video. Like, we're not going to do any of that. I want you to keep your privacy, but I want to give you the roadmap. I want to give you the direction, and I want to give you the value and the knowledge on how to do this for yourself. I don't want to just, I tried to create a course. I tried to do the whole, this, that, and the other. It doesn't work. You'll need something hand holding. So what we're going to do, just like I did a few weeks ago with this, we're going to have your budget, your printouts, and we are going to go through them together with this and with this and a highlighter, and we're going to do them together. And we're going to make sure that this stuff sinks in this time, because at the end of the day, I don't want to just be, again, just another talking head. I want to be someone who actually helps you get ahead. I want to be someone who helps you learn something, particularly something that we weren't taught in schools, And I want to help you no matter if you're making 30,000 a year, if you're making 300,000 a year. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you need to be on this tonight at 8 p.m. Okay. So bring your statements, bring your highlighter. I'll bring a drink. I don't care. As long as you're, listening in, get comfortable. It'll be fun. So until then, I do. And I'll see you in a little bit.